Fjölmargir ferðamenn sóttu Ísland heim í sumar, þeirra á meðal bresku hjónin Phil and Jane. Ástæða ferðalags þeirra hingað til lands var ekki einungis að upplifa land og þjóð. Þau bera nefnilega ættarnafnið Grímsey og vildu vita hvort það tengdist íslensku eyjunni í norðri á einhvern hátt.
Yes, we wanted to come to Grimsey. I've been researching into our family history and had gone back to about 1767, but cannot really find any connection to the island. But a lawyer I knew in London said to me that is a Viking surname. So I looked on the map and found Grimsey. So we said we must go there one day. So here we are.
Grímsey nafnið finnst í fleiri fjölskyldum á Bretlandi, sérstaklega á austurströndinni, en þó alls ekki algengt. Það finnst einnig víðar í heiminu sem fjölskyldunafn. Heimamenn í Grímsey höfðu þó aldrei hitt einhvert með þetta nafn áður og voru forviða þegar hjónin mættu til Grímseyjar og báru frá nafn sitt.
Even the people living on the island had never met anybody with the name before, so we don't know whether it actually came from the island or not, but it was just somewhere you have to go when you find somewhere that's got that name.
The taxi driver in Reykjavik taking us to the airport thought it was a joke. He said, no, it's not. He said, yes, it was really true.
Yeah, we had to show him the straps on our luggage because we've got our names printed on it, just to prove that we weren't joking.
When I was in England, before we came here, I phoned up the travel agent, and it was a chap I hadn't spoken to before. And I said, could you punch up our details on the computer? And he said, Mr. Grimsey, I see you're going to Grimsey. And I said, yes, I'm going for my coronation to be crowned king. And he believed me.
Hjónin dvöldu 2 daga í Grímsey og voru hrifin af eyjunni, þó heimsókn þeirra þangað hafi ekki skilað þeim lengra í leit þeirra að uppruna ættarnafnsins.
We liked it. It bore a strange resemblance to a small island off the UK that we've been to, in that there are not many people living there and a lot of birds and high cliffs surrounded by the sea and quite away from the land. And it was a nice community, you know, the people are obviously all very close, and so you need to be fairly keen on walking or looking at birds to go there for any length of time, but we enjoyed it. And the people were so friendly, and especially when they found out what our name was.
Yes, so thanks to the fishermen who gave us 3 enormous cod, which we cooked. Thanks to Vala, thanks to Gaga, and the ladies in the gallery Sol, who were very, very generous to us. It's very nice, lovely. I will go back one day.
Yeah, but I wonder how long the island has actually had that name. Nobody seemed to know that, did they? That would be an interesting thing to find out. And although the leaflet says that they think it dates back to a Norwegian traveller who went to the island, it's been occupied for many, many years, but nothing actually says when it acquired that name or whether it's always had that name. It's possible that somebody lived there years and years and years ago and then came to Britain and adopted that as their name, because a lot of surnames in Britain actually come from the occupation of the person, or they use the name of the place that they came from. So that could have been another possibility if it wasn't from the Norwegian connection. But we just don't know. No.
Áhugi þeirra hjóna á ættfræði og fortíðinni hefur leitt á fleiri staði en til Íslands. Þau hafa til að mynda farið til Asoreyja, en það kemur í ljós að flest þeirra ferðalög snúast meira eða minna það að grafa upp upplýsingar eitthvað sem tengist fjölskyldunni. Þó ferð þeirra til Íslands hafi ekki gefið þeim miklar upplýsingar, vilja þau gjarnan fá að vita meir nafngiftin á Grímsey og hugsanlega tengingu eyjarinnar við ættarnafn sitt. Þeir sem hafa einhverjar meiri upplýsingar uppruna nafnsins mega því gjarnan setja sig í samband við þau.
Well, I probably will need to do more work researching the surname in England, but once you get beyond a certain date, like we've gone back to 1700s, you can't do it online. You have to go to parish registers in the churches, and it takes a long time and a lot of travelling to do it. And you've got to make sure you've got the right people, because if it's the right surname but the wrong family, you start again.